Hello everyone, welcome back to Zen Man Builds episode 12. Today we're building the Lego Atari 2600. So sit back, relax, put on some 80s music, and enjoy the nostalgia. And now my favorite part of it. I have to say this build was fantastic. So much nostalgia was brought back building this set. The Atari was a big thing when we were kids back in the 80s. You know, Nintendo came out a couple years after this came out, but this was really, really fun. I think this is definitely in my top 5 sets of anything I've ever built. So real quick, before we get into all of it, I do want to show you, I still have my Atari from when I was a kid. Just to kind of compare it a little bit. Here's the actual Atari cartridge that goes with it. This is a 2600. I think this is a 5400. Roast me if you want to. I don't remember what that exact model is. This is the Lego cartridge. Pretty close. I mean, it's really close. The original 2600 controller, the Lego 2600 controller. Again, really good. So the decks are going to be a little different. This one, because it's the 2600, is black, of course, but the buttons are basically the same. You know, power, on, off, black and white color, game select, reset. Even the buttons on the back, some of them are the same. The plugins, there's the controller plugins for the ports, difficulty rating, the channels. I don't think the Lego set has quite all of those on the back of there, but again, because they're different versions of each other. Like I said, this is not the 2600, but you've got most of it. Yeah, there's your channel select, controller. And we just lost the caterpillar, but that's okay because he didn't break. So yeah, they are the same. The difference is the wood grain. So anyway, back to the review. Pick up this caterpillar. This thing does not stay well. I don't know. In the instructions, they didn't really have a way to plug it down. But anyway, you just kind of rest them in there. And there goes an antenna. It's a great video so far. But anyway, we're going to keep this rolling because these things happen. So here's the centipede, like the little scene from Centipede. Pretty cool. The mushrooms, the name, the caterpillar with one antenna, and the corresponding game of Centipede that goes with it. Fits back in this nice holder. We actually had these holders back when I was a kid, except for held like 20 instead of just 3. But alright, next up is asteroids. You got your different asteroids in their different states. It's a full one. These are when they get shot, and that's them exploding, and of course your little ship that you navigate around. Really fun. Like I said, a lot of nostalgia to this. Remember playing all these games. And here is the Asteroids cartridge. And last but not least, Adventure, which was a key component to the Ready Player One movie. Don't remember it being in the book so much, but it's been a while since I read the book. Your dragon, your castle. I imagine somewhere there's your hidden key, but again, this is the game from Ready Player One that everybody was looking for in the movie at the end. Okay, so that's the cartridges and the little scenes. They were all fantastic. We've gone over the controller. We can go over a little bit more. It actually works. There's mechanics in it. It goes, the 4 points and more. The button doesn't work. The controller connector's pretty cool. It actually does plug into the back. The only thing I'm sad is that we didn't get a second controller, or at the very least we didn't get a controller for Pong. It's a round knob on top, but yeah, they can't include it all, I guess. So anyway, it plugs in either side, really good. It's a good plug. And then there's the console itself. Like I said, there's wood grain. It was pretty cool back then. You got your power button. That one actually is static. It's either on or off. Same with the color on the black and the white. The game select's pretty cool. It has a rubber band feature, so it actually resets. And the game resets as well. So, and just to show you, they went as far as to actually make the cartridges, if I can get this out, right-handed, the cartridges actually fit and click into here. So, really neat. And of course, the one hidden thing, which hopefully this works. Last time I opened it, the little Lego man came flying out, but this opens up. It's a I guess, what their idea of a late 70s, early 80s kids' room was. Boombox, an action figure, some books, a VHS tape, a cola, the Atari, the TV, the player, an Asteroids poster, a knockoff Indiana Jones poster, a cat, a phone on the wall, which we had phones back then, landlines, but none of us, I don't know anybody that mounted it on the wall, but hey, who knows. And some roller skates and that. So, pretty good. Like I said, the little pop-up scene's really cool. But altogether, this was a great set. If you haven't bought it, or if you haven't built it yet, and you're a kid from the 80s, you're gonna love this. This set is just, it was a blast to build, and I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that Lego made this set. So hopefully you enjoyed the review, and hopefully it helps you decide whether you want to get one or not yourself.